All right. Finally back in the shop here and going to get working on this here Fender. Um, I have a nice MIG welder down at my other shop. I had it here for a while and I took it back down there. So I'm using a stick welder today. And I ain't going to lie, it's been, more than 30 years probably since I tried to do any kind of sheet metal welding with a stick. It's possible, because that's all we had years ago. Um, just got to get back into it. So here we go. I could probably buy this Fender cheaper than I can fix it, but it's that thing in me that I just like to fix things. So here I go. Hope you enjoy. Yeah, I think we're going to leave that. That looks good. A little grinding, a little cleaning up, a little paint. It'll be perfect. This one's going to be a little tough. One of the things I learned, especially here with this crack, again, this has been cracked for a while, so it's been rubbing in and out, back and forth and whatnot, so the edges get really thin. So I went and picked up this piece of brass. Of course, I spent $12 on this. But if you clamp this underneath, when you go into welding, even if you melt some of that away, you can come back and fill that hole in. This will hold the molten metal up inside there and give it a chance to cool and lock in. Which is what I did up here, because as soon as I hit this with a rod, I burned a big hole right through it. And well, I guess I'm a little rusty. So I tried fixing it without this, and I just kept making it worse. So I went and picked this up, and the weld will not penetrate the brass. You can use copper too, but copper tends to melt a little quicker, whereas the brass holds up pretty decent. I don't know if you can see it or not, but you know, there's some Mars on here from where I was welding, but it works pretty good. So anyway, I thought I'd touch a little bit on myself again. As I said in the intro, I have some disabilities that I don't really like to claim, but 2011, I broke my back in 2 places, and yeah, I was hurting pretty good. Crushed a vertebrae, broke another one, and never had any surgeries. I was fortunate enough, you know, I truly trust and believe in God, and I prayed to Him and asked for healing, and He, in my eyes, He hooked me up with a good doctor that was able to nurse me back to health without any surgeries, and I was very grateful for that. It's not perfect. It gets to me, this bending over. I probably got an hour in me, and then it'll start to take over pretty much. And then on top of that, 6 months after that, I started having heart failures. And of course, during the healing of the back, I was in a wheelchair for almost 2 years. I was still able to walk, but the walking distance was like 10 feet, 15 feet, you know. I still had all normal functions. I was able to get up out of the chair to use the restroom, climb into bed. So I wasn't bound to that chair, but to go anywhere, I'd have to be in the chair. And I'm the kind of guy that can't sit, you know. I have to get out and do stuff every day. So fast forward to now, my heart has come back probably. I'm up to about 40% of heart function, which is, you can live on that. You know, it's not something that you can go out and run a marathon, or even just walking. Like, I'm probably 500 feet from from my trailer, and if I was to walk that, which I do walk it, then I'm 15, 20 minutes recuperating, because it takes everything out of me. So, and hopefully you all, if you're going to come to No Name Nationals, you know, you'll see me run around on my golf cart, because again, I don't do a lot of walking. So anyway, here at Bambi, I do more directing than I do actual work. Sounds kind of funny in a way, but I would rather do the work myself, but I've had to learn how to teach others how to do it the way I would like it done. And that's not fun either, but still, we operate on volunteers up here. So, you know, we put the word out through the churches that we need help, and people come up and help, and it's a wonderful thing. So we do get a lot done. They don't stay. They come, they work, they go home. You know, most of them come 2, 3 days and they leave, and I'm here year round. So, but they're gracious enough to allow me to sneak out and go do my racing, which I absolutely adore. And then I work on my own stuff here. I work on their stuff here. Uh, Again, I probably do more than I should, but I don't care. I'm going to keep doing it. So, and I like to do everything myself if I can get away with it. But sometimes I got to go for help. Lifting is a no-no. I mean, it's heavy lifting is. I mean, I'm doing brakes on this trailer too, and I got all brand new brakes and stuff here to put on, and you know, it's going to be difficult, but I'm going to get it done either way. Doesn't matter. So enough jibber jabbing. Back to work. Now, that's enough to pound this back into submission. I'm sure you probably can't see it from over there, but right here, it's kicked way out. Right here, it's kicked way out this way. And of course, it's split all the way through. So I'm going to have to manipulate this back down in. Plus, it's sinking this way here, so this has got to come up. So I'll probably start there first, bring this up, and then I'll start working this down in a little bit at a time. And below it here, it's also curved, hit in here, and it's buckled in the middle. So I'm going to have to try to work that out as well. I may actually want to probably bring this out, maybe put a crescent wrench on there and see if I can uncurl that some. Oh yeah, the inside's curled up really bad, so I'm going to have to curl that and relieve some of the stress on the metal there so that I can put it back where I want it. So I'll probably stop the video here because I'm not very good at the video itself, and plus I'm going to be pounding, making a bunch of noise and everything, and I'll bring you back in every now and then and get you a little close up and to show you what I'm doing. In fact, I'll grab the camera now, and actually what I'll do is I'll bring some light over here in a little bit, and I'll light it up a little better so you guys can see what I'm doing. And again, I'm just Joe Schmo. I don't do this for a living. I just do it just because. And again, it'll be functional, and that's what I'm looking for, is functional. I'm actually using this trailer to take the truck down to North Carolina, and this fender was so bad that I didn't think it'd make it there and back. So really the goal is just to make sure it don't fall off, I guess. And then I'm gonna try to make it look a little nicer while I'm at it, you know. So all right, I'll come back in here in a little bit and show you my progress. All right, guys, thanks.